Welcome to my channel, Fit with Tiff 100.
The steps I took to lose 130 pounds. Three secrets that I use to pay off $100,000 in student loan debt. This topic is definitely near and dear to my heart.
Out here on the field at the Texans game. How amazing is that?
What's up, my Fit fam? Thanks again for tuning into another segment of Fit with Tiff 100, your one-stop shop for everything fit, from being fit in your finances, fit inside your body, and fit in your thoughts. Tiffany Chanell here, and I would just like to take you in my kitchen and show you one of my favorite meals that I like to prepare. I figure since most of us are at home most of the day, given the current environment, that many of us will be cooking more often than not. I usually cook every week. I meal prep, and I've been meal prepping for years now. And so I thought, well, in case people need some meal prepping ideas, since some of you guys have asked me about meal prepping ideas when you were attending my live videos, I figure let me just show them how I meal prep and prepare one of my favorite meals. The name of this dish is called Italian meatballs alla parmigiana, and it's by a company whose site is called ibreatheimhungry.com. And so I figure I'd just show you how I follow basically the ingredients and prepare this delicious meal. It is keto friendly. I do try to stick to the ketogenic diet as often as I can, and it helps my body, especially given that I am allergic to many gluten products, so I try to eliminate as much gluten as possible. I am gonna make some pasta with the meatballs, and so that isn't gluten, but I'll probably try just a little bit of it just to see how everything tastes together. But the pasta will mainly be for my daughter, and then I'm gonna make some mashed cauliflower. And I wasn't gonna show it on camera, but some folks have asked me, well, how do you make your mashed cauliflower? So I figure, well, maybe I'll just show that too. Typically, my vegetables are not frozen. I buy them fresh, but I've been buying in bulk lately so that I only have to go to the store once a month, and then I separate out my vegetables and fruit, put them in baggies, and store them in my freezer. And so you'll see me using frozen vegetables that I bought fresh, but hopefully it all works the same. Anyway, guys, thanks for sticking with me on this long talk. Let's get into the cooking. Okay, guys, so before we start cooking, I would like to share with you some of the ingredients that I am using in this dish. Starting with the ground sirloin. So this here says that it's 90% lean, 10% fat. Typically on ketogenic diet, I like to use 80-20. However, I had to get what the stores had. We all know that the stores have not been fully stocked since everything that's been going on. Some of them are starting to restock, but in this video, I'll be using the 90% lean, 10% fat ground sirloin. Also, I like to purchase grass-fed beef, but again, I had to use what they had. So moving along. Starting with the vegetables, this is my frozen and now thawed parsley. The ingredients call for fresh parsley. I purchased the parsley fresh, but I froze them because lately I've been buying in bulk, just buying everything once a month so that I don't have to keep going in and out of the stores, since we have been asked to stay in the house as much as possible. Next we have oregano and rosemary. The instructions call for oregano, but I also like the way rosemary tastes in many of the Italian dishes that I make, so I will add a few little pinches of rosemary as well. Next we have the eggs that I will be using. I like to use the USDA organic free-range eggs that is packed with lots of nutrients such as omega-3 nutrients, and it's just really good for your body. So the ingredients call for 2 eggs and then also minced garlic. The ingredients does not call for minced garlic, but I like the way minced garlic tastes in many of my Italian dishes, and so I will be using that. Then we have here pink Himalayan salt. I will be using pink Himalayan salt. The ingredients call for salt, but I love pink Himalayan salt and the nutrients that come with it. Next we have the Italian seasoning. I love Italian seasoning because it does not have MSG in it, but it seasons the food really well. Some of the ingredients that you'll see in here are some savory ingredients like sage, basil, rosemary, thyme, oregano, and it's just really delicious, especially on Italian meals. Next we have garlic powder. I use garlic powder on almost everything, and so I don't have much left, but in case I run out, I have some extra. Then we have the onion powder, fresh ground black pepper. Well, it's fresh black pepper. I will grind it with the grinder. Paprika. I'm not sure if I will use paprika. The ingredients does not call for it. I like paprika in my dishes, but I think I have quite a bit of seasoning, so I don't think I'm going to need it. And then the ingredients call for, let's see, grated Parmesan cheese, but I love multiple cheeses, and so this is grated Parmesan, Romano, and Asiago. I love Asiago. The ingredients also calls for mozzarella, and so we'll be having some shredded mozzarella. And instead of using breadcrumbs, which most people use for Italian meatballs, I am going to use almond flour, which is ketogenic friendly. And as you can see, I've used quite a bit of it already, and then I have some in my container here. And then finally we have the sauce. So a lot of people I see make their own spaghetti sauce when they're on the ketogenic diet. I was fortunate enough to find this sauce that is pretty low in carbs and so keto friendly. It's called the Rio's Homemade All Natural Premium Quality Sensitive Marinara Sauce. And I'm not sure why they call it sensitive, but I know to get this kind because as you can see here, the carb count is pretty low, only 3 grams per serving. And so these are the ingredients that I will be using in my keto-friendly meatballs a la Parmigiana dish.
Let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, dated over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much further. You're on the horizon. party to have fun, you see. I got different hobbies, and that's all I need. Some say life is boring, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know worth it. I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and give up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry, gonna cry, gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs, yeah, the highs. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm not into drinking, that's just wasting time. I'd rather be spending it on working out. Some say I'm too uptight, but I disagree. I wake up and live my dream. Someday soon, I'm gonna make it. Yeah, all hard work's gonna be worth it. Ooh, everyone who didn't believe it, they don't know worth it. I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry, gonna cry, gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs, yeah, the highs. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream. I'm gonna try, gonna try, gonna try. Work till I die, till I die, till I die. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. I'm gonna cry, gonna cry, gonna cry. Chasing the highs, yeah, the highs, yeah, the highs. I'm gonna fail and get up, 'cause I'm not giving up on my dream. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream. Not giving up. Dream, dream, dream. Dream, dream.
Okay, my Fit fam, so this is the finished product of the Italian meatballs alla Parmigiana. Here's my spaghetti pasta and my mashed cauliflower, and I sprinkled just a little bit of Parmesan cheese in there. And the next part of this video will be me tasting the food, and hopefully you have enjoyed this video and will enjoy the next one. Well, my Fit fam, thanks once again for tuning in to another segment of Fit with Tiff 100, your one-stop shop for everything fit. I will see you in my next video, but until then, always remember to stay fit inside your body. Bye.